Hi guys, this is Team Spicy Boys bringing you our round one match between Tyler DeSharnis and Connor. So this is the brand new set 6 just released on the 15th. This is the Friday Night Local at BATTER-UP. And alright, so this is going to be a learning experience for myself. And you as well, if anything. I'm not too familiar on what these cards do. So please bear with me as the video goes on. But for the most part, let's enjoy this match and let's get to it. So again, pretty much we all scrambled to build the decks. So this is round one. For the most part, from what I know, people are still getting the hang of set 6 and really just reading cards here. So this should be an interesting match. I'm not too sure what Connor's playing here, but I know he's playing the Broly leader. So yeah, but I know it's not your traditional Broly, yellow Broly list. So let's see who ends up going first here, actually. And it looks like it's going to be Connor going first. And alright, so that Krillin I do know is just like Intensifying Power Trunks. It's a yellow Take a Life. It's one of those Self-Awakeners, and it has a crit. So there'll be a 15 crit coming towards Tyler there, whenever he gets around to it. So here, Tyler's going to go ahead and use his leader auto. And this guy here lets you draw, you discard a Goku BR or a Vegeta BR, and it's going to let him draw 2 cards and take a life from his hand. So I want to say it's a really solid leader. Really good for really good draw power overall. So let's see, what is he gonna end up playing here? So he's gonna play that, and I believe that's the one drop Goku. You look at the top 3, and it lets you add a Vegeta BR or a Veku, and he's gonna go ahead and grab that 2-drop Vegeta there. And alright, so here he's going to Union Fusion. And he's going to go ahead and Union Fusion for the 3-drop Veku. And what that Veku does is active main, you can send him to drop. And you can minus a card on your opponent's side of the field by 10. So he is going to be able to kill that Krillin off when he does so. So the thing about all these 1-drops, they're all 10Ks, so it's going to be really good for early game. So he's going to go ahead and swing at Connor's leader here. And again, both players, Connor's one of our newer players, so he's definitely learning how to, he's just getting a hold of the mechanics of the game. So please no flaming or anything like that. He's, again, new set, so he's just reading everything he possibly can. And it looks like he's going to end up taking it. And alright, so here we have Tyler attacking again with the Veku. And now active main. He's going to go ahead and put it in the drop. That's gonna allow him to get a Vegeta and a Goku back from his drop to his hand. And with doing so, pretty much makes the Union for free. He just loses the Veku though. But I mean, these BR cards, I want to say they were really, I say they were really like played out when it came, well thought out when it came to Union Fusion, and I thought that was really cool. And alright, so actually here Tyler's just keeping on the pressure, and he's gonna go ahead and play the bigger Veku, and it essentially does the same thing, but this one can attack active battle cards, I'm pretty sure. And the thing about the Vekus is you can only play them, you can only Union Fusion into them once per turn. And I'm not too sure what's going on here. But it looks like Connor's just going to end up taking it. And then again, Tyler's just going to use active main, put into drop, and then grab back his Goku and Vegeta that he used. So, I mean, it's an easy way to bring out some decent damage out to the board. And still get back your Union Fusion targets, which I find absolutely amazing. And now he's going to go attack with lead, no combos. Connor's going to opt out of it into comboing 5 of his own. And, you know, he's at about 5 life now. So that's going to put him really close to Awakening. Actually, it's going to put 1 attack away from Awakening because he is playing the Broly leader, who has the built-in Awaken mechanic. So here he's just looking over on what exactly he needs to charge here. Or what he wants to charge. Correction. So he's going to end up charging that new Trunks. And I believe that Trunks, you can evolve over the new one-drop Trunks that's around. And he does have blocker. And the thing he gets to do is if he attacks, he gets to restand at the end of it. So that's really cool. So here, we're going to have Connor attack into lead, since all of Tyler's battle cards usually just end up bouncing back to his hand. And he's going to take a life, draw a card. And let's see, does he end up comboing here? And no, he's just going to end up taking it. So yeah, that's definitely I mean, it's good for Tyler just because it'll help him awaken faster too. And again, his leader also does have a built-in self-awaken mechanic as well. So it's not too big of a deal. He would have ended up taking the life himself. And here, okay, so he's going to end up playing this one-drop Hercule. And you know, in all honesty, I'm not too sure what it does. But I think it's, you put it on the bottom of your deck and then draw a card. Which, it does exactly that. Alright. So I was right on that one. And again, I'm just not too sure what Connor's left. It just looks like a mashup of the newer yellow cards. But let's see what ends up happening here, because I'm not too sure. I can't really tell you what his hand would do, just because I don't know really. I've done some research into the set, but I haven't really sat down and actually looked into everything. Alright, so he's going to play that one drop here. And he's going to awaken, untapping 2. And actually, that shouldn't have happened, because he already attacked with lead there, and he's attacking again, and he drew a card. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did definitely attack here. So that was that's an illegal play there. But again, I'm only here to watch. I can't really interrupt the match. I was playing my own match when this was being recorded. So it really is up to both players to maintain the proper game state here. So they're both at fault here. I know for a fact that Connor wouldn't do this on purpose. It just happened to be an accident. But yeah, Tyler should have caught on to that though. I don't think it changes too much of the course of the game, but he did get an extra draw, and Tyler did end up taking it. And that's going to allow him to awaken a lot earlier than he And he would. So, I mean, there's that. And alright, let's see. Tyler's just giving a quick glance of what exactly he wants to do. Alright, so here he plays the one drop. I believe that's Solar Goku. That's going to let him top 3, either add a Vegeta or Veku, and he whiffs there. Unfortunate, but Tyler's hand is a really good size, so, you know, it's not too bad. It would have been an extra card for him. And now he plays the Vegeta, and again, that's going to let him either grab a Veku or a Goku. And he's going to grab the big Veku. And Tyler here actually dropping some cards. Unfortunate there, but he's just going to pick them up as quickly as possible. And let's see. You know, the thing is, like, even though he's tapped out, he still has his free Union Fusions, and he can also awaken, which will let him untap one, draw one. So there is that. That's not too... Yeah, okay, so he's just going to go ahead and Union. And again, that card lets him attack active battle cards, so he can get rid of that 5k on the board. And that's exactly what he's going to end up doing. But here he's going to use the time magic actually on the big Veku. Well, actually, that's the only Veku on board. And that's going to protect his one drop. So now he's gonna... So Tyler did return his 3-drop, getting back his 2 cards. And now his leader is 15, so if Tyler wants to keep up with the pressure, he has to combo a card there. Alright. So Tyler does awaken, untapping, drawing a card, and then when the leader attacks, he does draw another card there. I guess Tyler's just giving a quick glance over on what he possibly could have done with it. I believe the leader does have a discard effect where you discard a Vegeta or Goku. It gains +5 and double strike. So really good. And also I feel like it has a thing where it can't be, I feel like it says it can't be countered or something like that. So he's gonna go ahead combo. And that should be 20. Or not. I'm not too sure exactly what the dialogue between these guys are right now. Alright, so he's gonna come. That is 20 to lead. And I'm not too sure what that card does either that he just played. But that Sun Gohan that's on the board is called Ready for Match that Connor played. Sorry for the late reply for it, but it says when you play this card, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. Not really doing much on the board for him actually. so I'm not too sure why Tyler wanted to get rid of it, but it is combo power that he could possibly use. And I believe the card, yeah, and the card that Connor did combo with is the new yellow sparking super combo. That's my fault for not recognizing it, but again, I'm learning as we go, and I am looking up the cards as they are played. So if it takes me a while to say something, that's completely my fault, and I apologize. And that looks like the 3-drop Gohan being played there. And here, Tyler's going to hit him with, "Is that all you got?" And that's a really strong bread negate coming into this set. And what that card does is you can discard a card. I believe you have to discard a red card or something like that. And it takes 2 battle cards and minuses it by 15. Really scary, actually. So, and the card that Connor played was Display of Power Son Goku. And that has barrier, so it can't be a target of the other card. But it's 19, a 19 power 3-drop, which that's kind of awkward, but at the end of the turn, it is switched to active mode. So, you know, it's going to be safe. Since it has barrier, there's only a few cards that can really get around it. And I don't think Tyler's running any of those cards. So that's going to be 19. That got blocked. And now Connor's attacking with lead. He did draw a card. Now he's comboing another 3-drop Gohan there. And that's going to be 20 to his lead. And alright, so this is the new red super combo. That if you have 4 life, you can use it. And the cool thing about it is, it's an Earthling, so it does fit into decks that run your pal Yamcha. And it's the same thing as the Bulma. So if you like the Bulma or you like him, it doesn't matter because they're both they're pretty much exactly the same, just different name. One's a Saiyan, the other one isn't. Pick and choose. But the most important part is if you were to play your pal Yamcha with that card is that if it's an Earthling. So and here we have Tyler playing the 3-drop Vegeta here, and I believe oh geez, I'm so sorry about that. So I believe here he gets to look at the top, I believe it's 5 or 3, and then he gets to play a Goku. Oh, is it top 7? I believe he gets to play a Goku from there, and put it onto the board. But unfortunately he does whiff. So you hate to see it happen when you play a card like that and then you end up whiffing, and the chances of you whiffing are like really low because like your deck is nothing but Vegeta and Goku. So that's just really unfortunate that had to happen there. And the thing is, like, he doesn't even get to attack out of it because it puts it in rest mode. So that's really a shame that he's just not gonna be able to do much with it. And let's see what he ends up doing now. Since he is tapped out, he's just gonna go right ahead and play into the attack lead to lead. So he ended up discarding to draw there. or something. I'm not too sure why. Let me try to bring up the leader so I can actually read what's going on here. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so here we have SSB Gogeta Fusion perfected. Auto when this card attacks, draw a card. And then active battle. Once per turn, choose one red card from your hand and place it in the drop. If there are 2 or more red Son Goku BR cards and 2 or more red Vegeta BR cards in your drop, if it's your turn, your opponent can't activate counter skills with energy cost 2 or more for the duration of the turn. This card gains +5 and has double strike for the duration of the turn. So that is that leader. And it looks to me that you know, this guy was able to stop it. And again, another card that I'm not too sure what it does. So let's find out, guys. And here Connor is going to attack with the 3-drop that has 19 power into lead. All Tyler has to do is combo a card to get out of that. And he is going to combo 5, so that'll be 24, which is a really weird number. That 19 is really throwing me off, actually. But yeah, that is what he has to still waste 2 cards there, because one would be 20, and then he has to do 25 to actually out combo it. So he does end up out comboing 2 cards there. And okay, so he's gonna end up evolving the 3-drop onto that Gohan there. And that is the Gohan SPR. And let's see, that is Finishing Blow Son Gohan. And that is Sparking 7 Double Strike. When you play this card, if your opponent has 4 or more energy, if there is a Son Goku Guardian under this card, choose all your opponent's energy, switch them to rest mode, and this card gains dual attack for the duration of the turn. So he doesn't have 4 more energy, but that is double strike coming his way. And Tyler is tapped out here. So let's see what ends up happening. That card shouldn't have had dual attack because Tyler doesn't have 4 more energy, but it looks like it ended up happening to begin with. So again, there's a few flubs here and there. They're trying to get used to the set, so there's not too much you can really do about it. When a new set comes out, a lot of people aren't aware of what cards do, and it's a learning experience for everybody. So Connor's go ahead and giving his leader a quick read, and he's actually gonna restand his Gohan there. And actually, he's gonna restand in just the past turn, I believe. Is he passing turn or? Yes, he did pass turn there. So here Tyler ends up charging. I think that's the 8 drop. It might be the 6, but it is the 8 drop there. And Connor just giving it a quick read. Get himself familiarized with the card itself. And yeah, that's definitely the 8 drop. That's Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Fusion Onslaught. It is an EX Evolve for free. Choose, well, not free, but it says choose 2 cards from your hand and place them in the drop area. One red Gogeta BR. Well, it says, yeah, with an energy cost of 6. And permanent, that card cannot be KO'd and can attack battle cards that are in active mode. So this, since the card can't be KO'd, that is really strong. And it feels like it's a direct counter to Broly, which want to KO the opponent's battle card. So that's I want to say it's pretty cool. And here, we have Tyler attacking Connor's leader, using leader auto to bump him by 5 and give him double strike. So that's 20 double strike coming towards Connor. Okay, so here he's gonna end up tapping and combo one of the Gohans, just a non-SPR, and that's gonna put him up to 25. And alright, let's see what Tyler does end up doing for his turn. So he's gonna play the 2 drop, and that's gonna let him look at the top 5. And he's gonna end up grabbing a Gogeta, and I believe that is the 6 drop Gogeta, which, yes, it is, and that's Gogeta Unparalleled Fusion Warrior. And that guy is Union Fusion for 4, so Tyler can't drop him down this turn, but it's when he does Union Fusion, he does draw 2 cards. And it's only Union Fusion for Goku BR and Vegeta BR. And permanent. You can't play this card from any area unless your leader is a Saiyan and it's red and no other color. And again, this card can't be KO'd and can attack the battle cards that are inactive. So, and then when this card attacks a battle card, switch it to active mode. It's another double strike. So that's really cool. So here, let's see, what is Tyler planning on doing? He is at 3 life, so this is quite a close game. They're both players at 3 life. And for him to do damage, he does need to combo a card out. And he actually, I don't think he wants to combo a card out. His hand is pretty much set up exactly for his Gogeta plays. And yeah, so he thought about it. He thought about yeah, so he did think about comboing out there, but he has enough to go into the 2-drop. I mean, go into his 6-drop Gogeta, draw 2 cards, and then he has enough guaranteed in his hand to EX evolve into the 8-drop. So if he was to risk it and combo out a card and doesn't draw into the other Union Fusion target, then he's in a bad spot. So now it is Connor's turn, and he has a 4 energy. Let's see what he ends up wanting to charge, if he does want to charge. And he's going to play this 1-drop here, and that's going to let him look at the top 3. And that's going to allow him to actually grab a Saiyan card from the top of his deck. And he's going to go ahead and grab the bigger Trunks, and that has an evolve cost of 2. That goes over the 1-drop Trunks. And in doing so, that is indeed a blocker. And I believe I explained that earlier into the match. So that's, and this is a really cool blocker because it's like the Android 17 blocker in which you can attack and it goes back to active mode at the end of the turn. So yeah, that's gonna give him a sort of defense for the upcoming play that Tyler's gonna be trying to do. So here, he's gonna go ahead and just do that right away, and evolve. Next, the leader's gonna go ahead and attack. That's gonna net him an advantage, and that should be 15 to lead. Well, 15 to 15 if he decides not to combo. And he does combo the Krillin, making that 20. And knowing that that Connor can threaten lethal with his with this Gohan on board, Tyler's really just trying not to take that next damage, just because my boy here, finishing blow Son Gohan, can have dual attack. Actually, when you play this card, your opponent has 4 more energy. Under this card, choose all your opponent's energy, switch them to rest mode. So okay, so the thing is, the card does not have dual attack. Actually, it's only when it's played. So that's definitely something. It is still a double striker that is going to come his way, and Connor can restand it with the leader. So that's something Tyler does need to worry about. So I believe they're having like a dispute about something, or he may have just gotten a text. So here, he's gonna go play "Is That All You Got?" and he's gonna minus 15 the Gohan, and also minus 15 the blocker. And that Gohan does not have barrier, so putting him back up would pretty much make him a 15 attack bonus, and I'm not even too sure if that's even worth restanding for a life, because if he doesn't manage to KO, it goes back to Tyler and he can give his leader double strike, and if Connor doesn't have any negates or any way to really stop it, then he's in a bad spot. And so he's just gonna end up passing. He does have the blocker. So, and I did see he had a time magic in hand, so he has 2 ways to defend himself against Tyler here. So, alright, let's see what Tyler ends up doing here. He has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in his hand. So, he can Union Fusion into the 6-drop. And that's going to let him draw 2 cards. And he does end up drawing a Veku and I'm not too sure what else he drew. But this card can attack active battle cards, just like the 8-drop. So now it's just really, what does Tyler want to do? And when it attacks a battle card, you can switch to active mode, so he can attack twice. And okay, so yeah, he's gonna, because Tyler had 4 cards in rest mode, he did hit him with that negate, and now he can't switch to he can't switch to active mode. But that is an auto once per turn. That's not active battle, I believe, because he did declare an attack against the battle card. He can still switch it to active. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment, guys, but I feel like he still can. And now here, Connor does have the other negate. And he's going to just negate the leader. Tyler's going to draw a card there. And he's just going to hit him with the time magic anyways, even though it's already stuck in rest mode. So it's looking like Connor might actually win this matchup. With no Tyler, no real way to access the 8-drop, because he doesn't have any more Gokus in his hand. And yeah, so he just passed his turn over to Connor here. And I don't think he has any negates in his hand, so any attacks that that Connor does end up doing is lethal. So he can just go right ahead and attack with his Gohan here, who is double strike. But he's gonna go ahead and attack with lead first, trying to nut some cards. And alright. So let's see. And he does end up comboing up to 20. And Tyler's taking it, trying to see if he can draw into negate, possibly. But the thing is, like, he still has his leader auto to restand his battle cards. So it's just like, it's Tyler's just in a really tough spot. But he does end up out comboing that Trunks attack, and this is 30k. So he has to waste 3 cards here, possibly 2, but none of those cards are super combos. So he's not going to be able to really do much about it. So here he ends up comboing the rest of his hand, and now all Connor has to do is take a life from his lead to restand the card and attack, and that will be game. And alright, Connor taking round 1. Interesting turn of events. There was a few misplays here and there. Both players, again, still learning how to play the game. But for the most part, it was a pretty interesting way to see how the new cards interact within each other. And it was nice to see different matchup on the video. But thank you. Have a nice night, guys.